Previously on and clap snow bunnies. We all remember what happened on Instagram Live last year. After it was just announced that Shannon Sharpe is signing a $100 million podcast deal, some random OF demon accused Shannon Sharpe of this girl Gabriella was 19 years old.
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
No! ESPN has fired Shannon Sharpe.
Mama!
Now, it is no secret why Uncle Shay Shay got fired, bro. We already seen what happened in part 1. And just 2 weeks ago, he reached a settlement in the lawsuit with the OF Snow Bunny. No! Shannon Sharpe, your time has come.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
You ruined your career over like a 19 or 20-year-old OF Snow Bunny? Why? Nah, Shannon Sharpe, you have to hold this L, bro. Now remember, this was not the original plan. Shannon Sharpe did not think he was gonna get fired, bro. He stepped away from his own, from ESPN.
Okay.
Remember? He said he was gonna return at the start of the NFL preseason. And well, the NFL preseason starts tomorrow.
No!
And you don't have a job. Now keep in mind, Shannon Sharpe reached a settlement with this snow bunny. That does not mean that he beat the case. That just means that they came to a mutual agreement and the case was dropped. Remember, this snow bunny was asking for $50 million. And there was audio messages of Uncle Shay Shay saying he was gonna put her in RKO animations and all types of shit. Now, do I think Shannon Sharpe actually assaulted this snow bunny? Hell no. But is he overly freaky as hell? Yes. Shannon Sharpe, you are pushing 60 years old. You had no business clapping a snow bunny fresh out of high school that does only friends. Now, is that against the law? No. But this obviously put you in a sticky situation. Literally. This just shows you that being overly horny gets you nowhere in life. Shannon Sharpe, you're 60. Start a family. That shit is not cool anymore, bro.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me tell
you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old.
Thank you.
And you had to come to a settlement with this random bopper. And you literally retired her and her entire family. She literally retired from OF. She said, thank you for your incredible support you shown me over the past years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works. Man, fuck out of here. She made an announcement that she retired like she's some 15-year WNBA veteran. You were selling your body online. You're a bopper. John Stockton. Y'all know what a settlement means? Uncle Shay Shay had to come out of pocket, bro. He He likely had to pay this girl millions of dollars, bro, just to get this case ended, bro. Why do you think she retired? She no longer needs any more money, bro. This is sad. You changed this OEBS girl's life forever. Her grandkids are gonna be set for life. Shannon Sharpe couldn't keep it in his pants.
Back of the marauder.
I respect Shannon Sharpe, NFL legend, but I can't respect this, bro. You have no business being in this situation. And now ESPN said GG's.
Goodbye.
You're gonna have to be a Hall of Fame podcaster now, bro. You are not allowed on ESPN premises. ESPN does not play when it comes to niggas being freaky, bro. Y'all remember when they instantly banned LeVar Ball? When they thought he said something freaky to Molly?
Can I switch gears with you because I have a question here?
You can switch gears with me anytime.
Whoa!
ESPN does not play any of those games, bro. She most likely had way more videos in her phone of her and Shannon Sharpe going crazy. We already seen a preview of what he was doing on Instagram Live.
What was he whispering in her ear?
That's my Michelle. He said, "That's my Michelle." I was like, you got to get some earphones and listen to it. I listened to it in my earphones. He was like, "Yeah, you gonna take this?"
Huh?
They're saying Shannon Sharpe allegedly paid this girl $23 million, bro.
Hey, Dios mío!
They said this exceeds the money he's earned during his entire football career. Nah, this is nasty work, bro. I'm all for clapping cheeks and living life like you want, but ain't no pussy worth $22 million, unk. And she's not even bad. She looks like an average snow bunny that goes to the gym every day and just does squats. And you fell for it. Shannon Sharpe had to pay 23 M's to a random snow bunny. But you told your daughter...
My daughter, come here, Katie.
She had a $30,000 budget for her wedding?
Hey, my daughter's a budget. You got a budget. I don't get whatever you do after that.
What number? I mean, I don't want to be in your business, but what number you said?
30,000.
Okay, so you can have a wedding with 30,000.
I don't know what you can have. I ain't the one getting married. I don't give a damn.
No!
This was unfortunately karma, bro. You couldn't even spend $50K on your daughter's wedding, but you had to pay over $20 million to a random snow bunny that's not even 21 years old. Weirdo. Now, at this point, Uncle Shay Shay, you do have your own podcast that does very well, so your career is not completely over, but you'll probably never be on national television again. You let a random white girl named Gabby destroy your future with ESPN. Weren't you about to sign like a $100 million contract?
Ouch!
How are you retired but you're still fumbling? This man Shannon Sharpe might get desperate. He might go back working with Skip Bayless. They said he was fired from ESPN, not Fox Sports. You might as well go back to Undisputed, bro. I can't even feel bad for you, Uncle Shay Shay. When you play in the snow, you lose your dough.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
There you go. See, come on, cat.
You fumbled a generational ESPN contract for some 19-year-old mid. You should've listened to Monique, bro. This girl was younger than your own daughter. You retired this snow bunny before your own family. Oh, I'm about to violate you, Unc. How did Shannon Sharpe get fired before Kendrick Perkins? How is that even fucking possible? Why is Kendrick Perkins still on ESPN? Nah, bro, there's something about Stephen A we don't know about, bro. He got Shannon Sharpe fired, Marcus Morris, and Gilbert Arenas. This man Stephen A. Smith must be wearing a wire. Everybody that works for ESPN, you're likely gonna be cooked in like the next 3 years working with Stephen A. Smith. Ouch! Wait, am I allowed to say that?
No.
Yeah, bro, we gotta edit that out too. But ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, the goal in life is to live happily married with wife and kids, right? Isn't that every man's goal? Shannon Sharpe, what are you doing, bro?
What are you doing?
You're a senior citizen, bro. You're picking up girls fresh out of high school, nigga. 60-year-old grown man is gooned out and lost his ESPN job, bro. This is a generational fumble, bro. This is worse than Cam Newton's fumble in the Super Bowl.
That don't work.
But let's have one final moment in silence for Shannon Sharpe's ESPN career.
It doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Bigger than 5.
Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka.
Bigger than 5.